Hey, and welcome back to my survival Minecraft Let's Play world. I'm Rafael, and what I'm trying to do here basically is just sort of experience the early game of Minecraft again. And if you're like me, I'm a hardworking adult with a full time job. I just love coming home and being able to play a bit of Minecraft. Quite relaxing, and I sort of just lay back and just get stuck into something new. Now, the goals for this world is to sort of take things a bit slower. So the game plan today is basically to go do a bit of caving, look around. I sort of dug a tunnel in one direction, but I haven't sort of gone on and explored in the other direction. So I'm going to dig down in the world a little bit and just sort of see what resources I have available to me. And as you can kind of see, this direction is towards the coastline. So what I'm going to do is basically dig towards the water. And when I hit the water, I'll just keep moving in different directions until I can sort of find any sort of useful resources here. At the very minimum, I do want to get some more cobblestone, collect up these resources anyway. So I thought this would be a bit of a fun way of doing that. And as you can see, oh, I've hit some more water. So I'm just going to change direction here. And we're going to move back in this way. Now, I thought this way of doing a time lapse and stuff would be a bit of a nicer way of watching me do some strip mining rather than just obviously watching me in a small tunnel. Now, at this point, I started to realize that I could hear some skeletons. So I dug down a little bit further and this sort of changed what I was doing. So I started digging out this cobblestone area and here we go. Oh, okay. There's skeletons just pouring out of here. All right. Oh, okay. That hit me hard. Okay, that guy's got an enchanted bow too. Jeez. All right, let's go back here and heal a little bit. Hopefully they're not smart enough to come around the corner. All right, come on. You stay over there. Yep. Just keep shield. Okay, I think that's all of them. We're good. Oh, there's a guy in a doorway. All right. Let's just light up this area now. Now, the general plan for this now that I've got access to a skeleton spawner is just basically I'd probably want to clear this area out and make a little mob farm out of it. I tend to find like a skeleton mob spawner is better for early game anyway, just to have those early game bones available. And I think it's a bit more of an interesting build around this spawner rather than just building like a moss farm or something for bone meal. So I'm pretty excited to get this one going. Now I think one of the main things I need to do here is to sort of clear out all of my inventory and just work out what I need for this build. So I'm just going to pop everything up here away in a safe spot, chuck down a couple of chests, and then we can get on with digging out this area. And of course, there had to be more water. All right, let's pop this all down. Now, while I'm clearing my inventory here, so the general idea for this world is I wanted to take things a bit slower. I have played Minecraft for a very long time and I can build just end game farms and sort of just go to that maximum level of output and, you know, have available all the blocks, whatever else. But I kind of wanted this world to be a bit different where I can sort of take things a little bit slower. Give me the ability to build at a lower scale, and just sort of enjoy the game a little bit more at that sort of early game progression, rather than just rushing sort of late game. And I think it sort of influences how you build as well when you're sort of at this early game, basic tools. You kind of sort of place blocks more deliberately, I guess. So I'm kind of really enjoying this. So I'm going to cut back to you guys, not make you watch this whole dig. And once we get down to having the shell ready to go, I'll show you guys what we're going to do. So you guys can see that I've essentially got this whole, I think I ended up making it an 11 by 11 square sort of dugout here, and all ready to go. So the idea here is to basically dig out, sort of like 5 blocks below the spawner and a good clearance around the spawner, just so that the skeletons got the maximum amount of space for them to spawn. I'm sure you guys have all seen these sort of farms before. Now, I'm not too sure about the water placement on these. So I'm going to try out a bit of, maybe if I put the blocks on, like the water on blocks so that they can get to 9 blocks distance, it'll be okay. I kind of want it to all fall into this corner here. So I think we'll just play around with it, and see if this works. And if this doesn't work, we'll just try something different. Let's dig down here, and this is roughly what I want. Sort of dig out this section down here as well. And that'll give me plenty of space to sort of build this catch chamber for the skeletons to go down into. So I'm just going to initially go for this very basic sort of like one hopper with a half slab on top, and I've actually put some tinted glass around it just so that not too much light sort of comes back up into that and into that chamber to block any spawns or anything. And I'm just going to dig out this end here, to potentially put a entryway in the future just to get up and down. So I've dug all the way up through there and back up to the surface. And this is the hole that I sort of made. So I'm going to basically make it so that I can just climb up some scaffolding here. And that way I've got easy access down to the skeleton spawner rather than just having to go down all those stairs all the time. Now this nicely sort of ties in with the outside of my base and the sort of coastline that I have here. And it looks very ugly at the moment. Obviously what I'm doing is just making this like giant wooden pillar. But eventually I would like to make it decorated with maybe like a bridge or like a little mini wooden lighthouse or something. I don't know. Haven't decided on what I want to do out here yet. But if you guys have any ideas for what I should build down here, definitely drop them down in the comments. I'd be interested to see any sort of art or anything as well. I do have a Discord, which you can post art into. And I'd be interested to see what you guys think would be a cool sort of design for this area to enter into the skeleton area. So as you can see, I'm just going to build another axe here, and then I'm going to chop through all this and put up some scaffolding. Now, an alternative method to doing this was to actually make sort of 2 tunnels here, one for dropping down into and one for using like a bubble vader. But I thought scaffolding was just a nice way of doing this early game, and it sort of feels like a ladder kind of thing. So I quite like that early game rather than using bubble vaders and drop shafts and stuff, where it sort of that feels a bit more end gamey for me. And potentially as well in my base, eventually I want to do wind charger launches and things like that. Just it's something I haven't really played with before. So, oh, okay, that's gone the wrong way. Yeah, wind chargers is something I haven't really played with at all before, but I've seen heaps of people doing really cool things with wind charger launches and all sorts of other fun stuff around their bases. So I think that's a really interesting method that Mojang's added to the game to sort of add the ability to traverse like your base. So would definitely be really interested to implement them somewhere. Hey, there we go. So that's roughly what I wanted, just so I can get up and down really easy from here, and it's not too painful to kind of do that over time. So I'm going to try a dripstone. You can't place dripstone on a... Yep, okay, you can't place dripstone on a hopper. Why isn't that a feature? I feel like dripstone should be able to go on a hopper. Like it would actually add a lot of versatility to the block, I guess. Doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to jump in here and try and do this water now. So if I place water on top here, where does it go to? Okay, that only gets me to... Okay, that's not far enough, is it? Some water behind this wall? Yep. Better close that up before I don't know, fill up that whole area down there with water. I don't know if that's how it works, but all right, let's see what this does. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Try the other corner and then just see what the finishing is of that. Oh, let me pick up some water. Yep, there we go. Let's fill this in. Alrighty, what does this make shape-wise? Okay. That's not what we want. Alright. I think the best option here is probably to fill in the walls and make this slightly smaller. Let me try some other stuff and we'll cut back once I work out this water situation. All right, let's try it with these extra blocks here. All right, so if we push it all from one direction, yeah, and then I can just sort of push them down this one wide, straight into the hole. Yeah, perfect. That's what I want. So this will now be the spot where the skeletons like all bank up, and then they'll drop down there, and then they'll be on my half slab, and I can slap away at them with a sword and get the levels. So perfect. That's pretty much the whole thing done. I just want to obviously fill in this whole area though with blocks, so that the skeletons can't spawn up on these ledges or accidentally drop on these ledges and then just sit there. I want them to all end up in the water to make sure that I get maximum amount of drops. So let's just knock this wood plank away and run, run, run. Okay, he still shot me with his bow. That's not very nice. All right, looking pretty dark in there. And there's a couple bits of light there from that. All right, I've got to fix that stairwell up eventually. Hey, and there's our first skeleton into our farm. All right, must be working. So that's always a positive. And basically what I'm going to do is give this a go for a little bit. What do we got? What do we got? Come on. Are they coming? Come on, Skelly. I don't know. Maybe I'm just outside of the range. I don't know. I don't know how far. How far is the range of a spawner? Come on, skeleton. Hey, oh, there's a friend. Okay, we'll put that block back. So maybe I was just slightly outside of the range. I don't know. Hopefully some more of them start spawning soon and oh, some lapis. That's cool. I might dig out this area anyway and use it for like an enchanting table, which I will need down here eventually anyway. I'm probably not going to get rid of the one that's in my base. I probably will just build another one down here just for using while I'm using this because it's going to give me a fair bit of XP over time, obviously. So let's have a look at how this goes and hopefully I can get a few levels here. Well, as you guys can all see here, some bad things happen when I try to AFK this farm. So I didn't think about this, but basically I forgot that the sword might break, like it didn't have mending or anything on it. And I forgot that I would have hunger and that it wouldn't just automatically refill because I don't have a beacon. And that just goes to show that I've played too much endgame Minecraft. But I think that's where we're going to leave it in this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to watch some more, there is a playlist of this survival Minecraft episodes over on my page. And I'm hoping to get into some more exciting stuff in the next couple of episodes. As I sort of progress through the world, I'm hoping to go to the Nether, do an end dragon fight, and a few other bits and pieces. So I'd love to have you all along for the ride. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye for now.